Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I'm going to do my first ever shadow bingo, and I wanted to use my 3 Juvia's Place palettes. I have 2 new-ish ones to me. They are not new at all. None of these are new. I can't even tell you if these are in stock because Juvia's Place does this thing where they take away our favorites and then bring them back randomly. So I got these 2 palettes from my Aunt Becky for my birthday, and one is the Nomad palette, which is like a grungy, warm, mustard olive tone. There's some like goldy bronze in there. The Tribe, which is a more neon-y type green, sorry about that, mirrored background there. Like a teal gold, there's like a little shifty shade in there. And then the oldie but goodie, the Magic Mini, and this is a 15 pan palette, and this one looks a little random, but I really love it. The mattes are really powdery and you kind of have to dig into these, but I just can't get rid of it yet. So I'm going to do, I don't know if I should do 6 shadows. That's a lot of shadows to put on your eyes, but you know, let's just go for it. So we're gonna do 2 per shadow palette, 2 shadows, and I'm using a random number generator, and I'm gonna go left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 blah. So this is a 16. So let's see here. So minimum 1, max 16. I don't know what that means. Generate. Number 4. You can't see my phone. Trust me, I'm the worst. Oh, boo! Okay, well this might be God's way of helping me with all 6 shadows. Kesey? I'm sorry, butchering that. And this is just a neutral tone. I will just use it probably all over the lid. Let's do a second one. 7. And this is Boronu. Let me swatch that. And this is like a gold bronze. Let's see. Hopefully. So out of these 2, we have a basic B shade. These are our 2 shades from that Magic Mini. Okay. All right. And then let's do the Tribe, which is that neon yellowy green bronzy one. And this has a maximum of 9. All right, generate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Curla, which is a very orangey, bronzy copper. So far, we're going very bronzy. And orange, these colors look great. Great on my blue eyes. But, ooh, gotta be careful with that. Okay, let's do another one for that palette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Chaga, which I love this one. This looks actually pretty cool toned, but it's actually very warm tone. So far we have 3 shimmers and a matte, and I am fine with an all shimmer look. That's not scary to me at all, but we're definitely getting so far a very bronzy, warm eye. All right, so those are our 2 in that one. And then our last one is the Nomad, which is the grungier. So hopefully we get some mattes from this one. Ooh, okay, let's reset here. Number 1, we got a matte. We got a yellowy matte here. It's gonna be a very warm eye. This will definitely dictate what I wear to school today. I should just wear this shirt. Okay, so we got that, very safari look. And then our last one is 9. Oh, heck yeah. That's one of my favorite colors. That's a very grungy olive. Finally, we got a dark tone in there. All right, so let's see what we can do here. I will zoom us in and we will play around. Okay, so, all right, you know what? I am a mess. I have a little bit of concealer on, I have a little blush on, I have my brows done. I will clean up under my eyes and all of that later. I'm gonna start with my mattes. I'm gonna get in there and buff in some color. So I'm gonna start with the 2 mattes that I have in the Nomad palette. And so we have this mustardy tone here, and then we'll deepen up here. Not entirely sure. I can't remember if that blends out really well. I already have, ooh, maybe we'll do a halo, a dark, like dramatic halo eye. I love putting color in that inner corner. Ooh, I love it so much. I mean, this is gonna be a very fall look for sure. So I'm glad I didn't get like a neon green or something, which I love a neon green, but not the look we're going for. All right, I always have to take this color up above my crease. If you know me, you know I got hooded lids and you can't see crapola if I do not. All right, so reminder, I'm going in here. We're still in the Nomad palette with those darker tones, and hopefully this blends okay. The Juvia's Place, if you haven't tried Juvia's Place, it is a beautiful brand, very affordable, extremely pigmented, beautiful shadows. I think that they have adjusted their formula here and there. Like the mattes in that Magic Mini are very different than the mattes that I'm working with now. All really good. I do not like the Wahala palette though, and I know that a lot of people loved that. I did not like that at all. All right, so we're going in, and so far this is actually layering just fine, which that's what I was worried about, because sometimes with newer formulas, and like I said, I don't think this is the newer formula, but sometimes with darker shades, you have to be careful with the formula that it will blend on top of itself and not start to get patchy, and so far this is not patchy. I love that. But we are gonna get this a little deeper in. We're gonna lift that up. Remember, with that hooded eye, you gotta see it when you open the eye, not just when you close the eye. And so sometimes you have to double check. So we might come back to this color. Sometimes you have to start with the darkest color to get that full color payoff. This does not look to be that way, so that's nice. I wish I had gotten one more darker color, but we will deal. Okay, I look a little silly. All right, so let's go back to the other palettes. We had both of these here. This one is so orange. I might put this, I don't know. Where do I want to put those? So I use those two. I got these two, I guess. Oh, I didn't use the matte. Okay, we can use the matte to buff out our edges. So let's do that, because I forgot what I was doing. All right, so I'm going to take this basic B matte and just dip in with a little fluffy brush and kind of get these edges. I was gonna use that as a base, but honestly, I don't really use a shadow, I use a eyeshadow base primer, but I don't always lay down a nude or skin toned shadow as a base anymore. I think it depends on the shadows I'm using. Okay, so this is nice as a blendy roonier. And then I think what we're gonna do is just take the two more neutral shimmers and put those across the lid. And then we'll take that really orangey one and we'll put that at the bottom lash line, which by the end of the day is not gonna look good in a mask. That's just what happens to me. But we will make it work. All right, so we're gonna take that lighter neutral and put that right in the center. And then we'll take the darker neutral and we will put that between this one and the mattes. So I am just taking this all the way up the center of the lid. I am just using a brush. I'm not even using my finger. I'm not spraying. We might do that at the very end to get a little bit more of a kick, but these shimmers are pretty fantastic, and this is an old palette. So for that to still look that good is pretty great. Like I said, we're gonna add that other shimmer, and then we might need to go back and get a little bit darker there on the edges and build that up again, because I blended that out. Okay, so then we're gonna go into Chaga, into the Tribe palette. So this is a little bit deeper of a shimmer. All right, I'm gonna place that in between kind of bridge the gap. This is a little bit warmer, little bit deeper, so that we're getting kind of a gradient. I feel like I really lucked out on these colors. Not the, you know, my favorite tones to wear, but like they all go together, so. All right, gonna dip a finger here. Should probably do this at the end, but dipping a finger into that lightest shimmer. And then we're gonna go back into the dark, that dark olive, and build back this corner here. And you, again, you do have to be careful when you're building the mats on top of each other. They can get patchy the more you build and blend. So I don't want to do this too much, but I do want to build that back up. And then I think because I don't want this orangey color to really take over too much, I'm going to mix this olive tone at the bottom, and then I will tack that more orangey shimmer that we haven't used yet on top of it. So remember, you can layer shadows and get something completely new. It does take time and playing around, but if you enjoy playing with shadows, you are gonna come up with just something fun every time. All right, I'm just taking what's left on this brush and kind of coming across the top here, blending these edges just a little bit. I don't want to do it too much. Definitely want to keep that halo spotlight situation. All right, so I'm going to take a small pencil brush and I'm going to go along the bottom lash line with that dark olivey grungy tone, and then we're going to take this orange shimmer on top of that. So I'm going to connect this underneath. I'm definitely going to have to clean up under the eye. There's really not a ton of fallout, but I tend to do my shadows first, but I just didn't want to look like too dead in this video. All right, so I wiped off that pencil brush that I used with the olive underneath, and I'm just gonna put in this Curla, this orangey, coppery shimmer in the bottom center only to give it like a spotlight, to mimic the top spotlight, but just with a different color. And then I'm gonna take that lightest tone and put that in my inner corner. So I'm gonna work on this and perfect this so that both sides look the same. I'm gonna clean up underneath the eye and put on some mascara, and I will be back and we will take a look at this. Okay guys, again, I cannot tell you what this lighting is like. I don't know what is happening, but this is the look I did as my bingo. Definitely, I had to tone down the warmness. So I don't always like that on myself, but I love the grungy tones. It is such a fall look. Let's zoom out. I ended up adding a more orange cheek, definitely into orange right now. Did a little bit of a tinted balm, and I think that's the look for today. I mean, I do have to wear this to school, so I don't really want to wear a lipstick. I think it goes really well with my new outfit. Very safari. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, guys. Let me know if you would like me to do any more bingos, what you thought about it. It's my first time, so give me some pointers if you have some. Give me some requests. I do have quite a bit of BH Cosmetics palettes. I don't have a ton of eyeshadow palettes, but anyway, let me know. I can mix and match different brands, whatever you think. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.